welcome to Kickin It with Jayde. I'm Jayde, and in this series, we're going to be chatting to guests around the world, London, Miami, New York, South Africa, and all over, about fashion, culture, music, and most importantly, sneakers. What up, beautiful people? Welcome to another fire episode of Kickin It with Jayde with your host, Jayde. Today, I'm joined by your favorite Gogo, DBN Gogo, in the house.
What up?
What? Listen, the fact that we got you with your busy gig guide, we are very blessed.
Honey, you got me on my wrist day. Go.
Thank you for coming out.
For you.
You look fire, guys. The lashes, her inches. Yes.
For you, I killed the boo.
Yeah. I'm very grateful, my friend. We're gonna start with some really light-hearted questions, super chill, nothing deep. Give me your take on some sneaker collabs, chat like that, and then we'll go into the real chats. Have you ever licked or sniffed your sneakers?
Never lick. I've definitely sniffed my sneakers.
Yeah.
You know, like after a night out when you felt like your feet were like damp. Like it's cheap, you know?
But also, you're on your feet a lot. A girl works hard for her money.
Okay, but they get hot, but my shoes don't stink. Let me tell you.
Never. Fresh as a daisy. Currently, what's on foot right now? What are you wearing today?
I am wearing the MX Reacts. I don't know if they have a number. 270. Yeah.
A vibe. I also dig the colorway.
Yeah, girl.
Very clean.
Thank you. I don't even know if they ever dropped officially or if they out yet.
Hey!
You know.
Flex.
Got plugged.
When you got that Nike plug. Shout out. This year has been called the year of L's when it comes to sneaker drops because there have been so many kicks dropping, and I feel like they drop only a few so that we can't get them and all of us cry. Which is the one sneaker that you wish you could have got your hands on this year?
This year, I didn't get the L myself, thank God. The high top, the grey with the red.
Oh my God, yeah, I know exactly which one. It's a Jordan one, yeah?
The Jordan one, yeah.
That
you
colorway.
You got the L.
I got the L. I didn't win there. I don't have the plugs.
I also really wanted this one, but I'm not mad.
It's super comfortable. So it's a cool one. So,
yeah,
W for Jayde. Quality or quantity when it comes to a collection?
Quality.
Agreed. You rather
your
have
feet. Can you imagine not being able to use your feet or your hands? So important. Your feet can literally ruin your life if you can't stand.
True. What are you gonna do?
Nothing.
What are you gonna do? Are you brand loyal to a specific brand, or you mess with a whole bunch of different things? Because I see on your gram, Supega Bay, also a Nike Bay. So
I wear what I like.
Yes.
I go through a lot of phases. Obviously, Nike boys always forever in my heart. And there was a time actually, even in my life before I started DJing, where I was just like, I can't even do Nike because it's just expensive. Their shoes are just genuinely quite expensive. So I used to wear a lot of Adidas, not even a lot of Puma, Skechers when I was a kid.
Really?
Maybe 20 pairs. The push-in ones,
the light-up ones.
If Skechers, I was through and through. Like my mom even used to get sick because now she walks past and she's like, "You don't like them?" It's like, I'm not a child anymore. But Supega, I love the platforms. No one was doing platforms.
Can we just take a second for a whole DBN Gogo making a sneaker cool? Also, Supega, you better cut her a check because wow, she did the things. You made that ish hot, and the combo, the way you style it, I think is what makes it so fresh and cool.
So at the time, I really just wanted height. I was like, there's no one that's giving like a sneaker that has a proper like platform. And I think I was just walking past the store one day and I was just like, okay, that's actually quite interesting.
Yes. And
I was rushing because I was going somewhere and I'm like, no. This actually is going to be interesting. December, jiggy. I walk into the store again because I wanted to get the black pair of that same platform.
Yes.
They're like, everyone keeps showing me this picture of you. I had my not blonde, yellow bob.
Got it.
And I was wearing a half and half blue and orange dress and I was wearing the sneaker. It was 2 years ago. They're like, I keep seeing this picture. People want this shoe. All of a sudden, just because you're wearing, I'm just like.
And that was authentic. It was so, I think that's why people mess with it so hard. Is because they were like, you can see this isn't a paid partnership. She genuinely this shoe and she thinks it's dope and she knows how to style it.
I brought it back this past Friday actually when I had my party.
Oh, the hair, the black and white two-piece. My friend.
The red hair, red lips.
My friend.
Yeah.
And the one button, and it's just, hey, no, I double tapped, I even commented, I was like, this is the ones. I was like, even I might get this shoe now because it's a vibe. I think of all the female DJs in South Africa, there's lots that are doing amazing things. But right now, I feel like it's your time. You are everywhere. A girl is booked and busy. 5 different gigs in one night. And guys, this is COVID. We're still in level 1 lockdown. But you're like absolutely killing it. Mm-hmm. And what I so appreciate about you especially is how seriously you take your brand and your image, from the hair to the lashes, to the brows, to the kicks, everything. You can see how much time and effort you put into that. Talk to me a little bit about that.
You know, dude, people don't understand that as much as you can DJ, you play for the love of music, it's a real business now. And there's only so far you can take it if you aren't putting the time and effort into it. Mm-hmm. I love to sleep. Mm-hmm. But I know it takes me 2 hours to get my hair done. Mm-hmm. So I have to wake up. I have to cut that time because I need to be on time for the gigs. Mm-hmm. Get my hair done, get everything done. Then I'm still fret about what I'm going to wear, or making sure that my sneakers are clean, or the what is proper. And also just planning for the night. Do I need a jacket that's going to go with this? It's going to get cold, it's going to whatever. And it's like when you don't take care of the details, you miss the mark. Always.
I'm so glad you brought out the point that as much as you're DJing and you're making money off your gigs, you can monetize off your brand and your image and social media, because brands nowadays, they so care about, yes, numbers are important, things like that, but the way you create your content. I've seen you invested in getting a photographer that comes with you and captures your looks. Why did you decide to make that step?
So, I mean, I've always had a photographer. It's just that the issue was getting a proper camera and lens. So actually, Sikla hit me up in the DMs randomly, and I don't check a lot of my DMs because I get
gang. The DMs are lit.
And I don't know what. I always think things happen for a reason. Suddenly, I saw that DM, and it's just like, dude, I'd love to come take pictures of you. Hit me up. And it's not the first time. I've had a lot of photographers hit me up, and I'm always just like, yeah, I have one. We'll see. Like maybe one day if she's not available, I'll hit you up. Then I was just like, okay, come, pull through. That picture, the first 2 pictures he took of me, have had my highest likes to date. And I was just like, okay, no. Then we realized that actually my photographer is good with videos. So I was like, okay, let me keep both of you.
Yep.
Let's work it out. Let's see what we can do in terms of equipment. Let's get more equipment. Let's get this show on the road, because I used to do videos. And then I stopped because we didn't have the proper equipment to do it. So now we have to come back. You have to invest in content. I may not have as many followers as everyone else, but my engagements are a lot higher because of just the way that I am. I'm a lot more relatable and just responding to people.
Yeah, amazing.
It's very important. People take it for granted.
It really, really is. And they're like, my fans are my fans. No, actually.
They're not even your fans. Support.
Yeah, talk back to them. They will become real ride or dies with you. They'll grow with you, they'll follow you, they'll support everything you do.
100%.
Working with your photographers, people now, our young artists and DJs, they don't have the kind of money to buy these expensive cameras. Equipment costs in the tens of thousands of rands. But what they can do is work with people that are in the creative space to try and make their content hot. You come with me to my gig. We'll get you in for free. We'll sort you out with drinks. I'll tag you in a post. It's that spirit of collaboration, which us young people in entertainment really need to take advantage of, I think.
I think that people really take for granted this thing of trying to do things on your own. If you do not collaborate, you're not going to move forward. You cannot go anywhere by yourself.
Your own. Yeah.
Even the EP. Collaborated with Dino. He wanted to do music for me, and I said, why don't we actually do something together, a collective? You have your pull from your side, my melody, I'm Gogo. I promise you it would make a lot more sense than me just dropping music and saying that you produce it for me. There's so much more value in working together, and it's really unfortunate that some people are missing it, but
for sure. We're in an industry even where people won't even tag their makeup artist or photographer because they're scared someone else will poach them. which is wild. It's a real thing, hey? People are very about their squad. And my chat is, if you are good to your people will be good to you. They will be loyal to you. Do you know what I mean? And they'll have your back.
Even then, why hinder someone from advancing? I mean, one of my best friends poached my road manager. I mean, obviously it's her boyfriend.
It's allowed.
But they've seen the kind of work that we've done together. And I'm like, you know what? I see the opportunity for you and I see how it can help you grow as a person. Obviously I'm sad, but I'm not mad. You know, there's probably also more money because she definitely has a lot more money than me. Her artists are making more money than me. So do your thing.
Yeah.
But when I get there, I'm leasing you away actually.
Yeah.
I need you to come back.
You must know.
I need you to come back.
You must know.
Because we work too hard on just the synergy and everything around it. So yeah, it's just life. But like, I don't know, life just brought someone else to me, and that's literally how it works. Everything goes in cycles.
For real. And I genuinely believe if you're a good person, you will attract the right energy, the right people. When
Always.
one leaves, someone else will come. And you know,
Always.
especially if you have good intentions at heart. Our industry is a bit nuts, and you're a female that has the support of both the female and the men in the industry, and you don't have that energy of I'm a woman that wants to win that's anti-men, because the problem with so many of the feminists in the industry or the people that are pro-women, it comes across as anti-men, whereas I feel like men are allies. The right men on your team, in your corner, supporting you, co-signing you, is it helps.
I think the biggest issue is that people forget the kind of environment that we live in and the country that we live in. Even now, when I was obviously changing road managers, my photographer was saying that she can actually do the job. And I'm like, I don't even doubt that you can't do it. My issue is we can't just be females on the road. It's not safe. You see what's been happening. You see it even yourself. You know, it's unfortunate that we can't move around alone. So if it's not a road manager, I have to hire security, which is even going to be at a higher price. But it's like, safety is the most important thing. And like I said, the right men can be allies. Unfortunately, the way that this industry is set up, the men are the ones running it. But you need to put your foot down. You need to show them that you're not here for games. You're not here to play. You're not here to piggyback on anyone. You don't want any of their favors. You don't want anything. You don't want whatever is hanging there.
We're not trying to spread our legs for a job. We're just,
we're just trying to work.
We're just trying to work.
And just also the way you carry yourself, eventually you'll get the respect that you deserve. It really just doesn't come. A lot of the same guys that I'm cool with now have seen me at gigs and things, but because your name didn't bear any meaning at the time. And it's like, the game is the game.
It is.
I understand that the game is the game. And we all have to play it.
Exactly.
So as long as we're all playing it, then that's fine. As long as we can differentiate between that.
Exactly.
Then we move.
Exactly. No, I completely agree. Anytime you step into a room as a rookie, as a beginner, as a new person, people aren't going to take you seriously. But if you're consistent with your work ethic, people know DBN Gogo arrives on time. This hand comes with a full set. She's ready, she's prepared. She's not drunk and sloppy. Do you know what I mean? These are things that will help not only gain the respect of the women, but the men. Because they're like, okay, we see this hand. She's not here to play around. She's here to do what she does and take it seriously.
100%.
If your house is on fire and you could only save one pair of kicks, what would it be?
My most expensive and my most prized position that I bought myself at resale price, which I said I would never do. Please.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you not DM me about this shoe?
Yes.
This is how it happened.
I got it on court order. I had to. There was no ways. I had to. I was like, my first pair of Air Jordan 1s have to be these.
Fire. And were they worth the money?
Yeah.
Are you so chuffed that you have them in your closet?
I'm so...
I paid Shesha price, my friend, which was like the proper retail, thank God. But I had to wait 4 months for them to arrive.
No.
Because they announced they were dropping on Shesha. COVID hit. Nike stopped importing anything to Africa. So we had to wait for the restrictions to be lifted, for stuff to come in. So yeah, 4 months later,
I paid resale price, and they came 3 days later, and then I was a happy chappy. Then I wore them out to a gig, and then they stepped on my feet, and then I got them washed. So they're still in the box because
people don't know how to behave. No, you need to pick where you wear them wisely.
I have to.
Yeah, because they got the suede also. It's not like a leather finish where
suede
you can
in
just
front.
It's
suede
a problem.
In front.
And it's a light green. It's the light green in the front also. Tricky. DBN Gogo, you've been amazing. Thank you so much for joining me on Kickin with Kim Jayde.
Thank you for having me.
Also, I like to have a sister in the game that genuinely is like for me, and I so appreciate that, and I see that, and I just wish you all the more success. I know you're really successful. More success, more bags.
Success, more bags.
Yes.
Both of us.
Yes.
Always.
I love you. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Baby. Thank you so much.
It's a wrap.